Joseph Bernstein, a BuzzFeed news reporter, has written a long-winded article which is basically a giant complaint over YouTube content and channels, saying that they are fake news, conspiracy theories and misinformation. His main quarrel stems from a YouTuber called David Seaman, who is a Pizzagate advocate. Bernstein then goes on to complain about the number of views and subscribers that Seaman has. He then goes on to talk about other YouTubers who he's accused of spreading misinformation, such as Infowars, Paul Joseph Watson, Stefan Molyneux, etc. He describes all of their content as a fathomless stock of bad information, including viral fake news, conspiracy theories and hate speech of every kind. And it's been held up to virtually no scrutiny. Bullshit, Joseph. Bullshit. Everyone you mentioned is constantly challenged all day, every day about their content. I mean, even follow them on Twitter and see the sheer amount of arguments that they get into defending their content. Or even better, do a quick fucking search on YouTube and you will find hundreds of videos being produced challenging these people. The response and debunking videos aimed towards just these people might as well be their own genre of YouTube, because there is so fucking many of them. Do you seriously think that anyone on YouTube can post a video, everyone immediately believes it, and they never get questioned? The entire politics side of YouTube is literally one big argument. Every channel involved in it is constantly making videos attacking each other or defending themselves. If you haven't realised that, that means that you have not done enough research on this subject, which means you should never have bothered writing the article. Cunt. The reason that you seem to have this opinion is, as you are part of the mainstream media, you seem to still believe in the misconception that the general population are a large bunch of gullible fuckers who believe every single thing that they read. In some instances that may be true, however far too many media outlets have been caught lying far too many fucking times and the public has massively wisened up to that. Which means that everything that's presented to the public is treated with scrutiny, critical analysis and further research, which is wonderful because that's the way things fucking should be. The mainstream media lying so much has caused the general public to not be so trusting and to become individually opinionated, critically thinking people, which is very, very handy since universities completely stopped encouraging that behaviour. You seem to have a problem with people exercising their right to free speech on a platform that was designed to be used by everyone of all ideas and all opinions, so that there may be no dominant side and everyone's opinions can be treated equally. Yet for some reason, Mr. Bernstein, you seem to have a massive problem with that. You seem to have a massive problem with people presenting opinions that don't line up with yours. You even hint towards these channels being demonetised, and personally I think you would be quite happy if these channels get taken down. Why? Just because you don't agree with them? You want to actually silence and punish people just because they don't agree with you. There's even a section where you say, but morally and ethically, shouldn't YouTube be asking itself the same hard questions as Facebook and Twitter about the role it plays in a representative democracy? It's really, really weird that at this point your argument seems to stem from encouraging democracy, but your entire article encourages the silencing of other people's opinions. I just want democracy. For me and the people that agree with me. You whine a lot about things like the amount of subscribers these channels have, the amount of views they get, and the amount of overall fucking revenue that their channels earn, which kinda gives away the entire reason that you wrote this whole article. Why don't we get this much attention? Why doesn't BuzzFeed get as much attention as the man that keeps complaining about gay frogs? Which brings us to the second part of the video. BuzzFeed don't get this much attention because BuzzFeed is fucking cancer. I don't know the name of this song, stop fucking asking. Your entire article was basically a huge complaint on fake news, conspiracy theories and damaging misinformation, but as a BuzzFeed reporter you seem to have forgotten one tiny little thing. Pissgate. Do you remember that? That was you guys. That was you. You did Pissgate. That literally was you. You did fucking Pissgate. Your company published unverified information from an unverified source that turned out to be nothing more than an overflowing cascade of complete fucking bullshit, yet you have the audacity to write an article complaining about the very thing that your company has done itself. So as a BuzzFeed reporter, you don't exactly get to complain about something like that. In fact, are you guys not being sued for that? I'm pretty sure you guys are actually being sued for doing the very thing that you're complaining about in your article. I'm completely fine with people posting whatever content they want on their channel. It's their channel, they can post whatever the fuck they want on it. I personally fucking hate reaction channels, clickbaiters and YouTubers who are just overall toxic to the community. But I still wouldn't tell anyone what they can and can't post because of my opinion. My personal ethos when it comes to YouTube content, opinions and all manner of things is critique it, discuss it, debate it, don't ban it. Since Mr. Bernstein seems to have a huge problem with the content that other people post, why don't we do a small analysis of some of the complete dogshit content that BuzzFeed produces, such as Muslim women fearlessly wear their hijabs. Isn't it so progressive that Muslim women can now wear a garment that has become a worldwide symbol of female oppression and servitude? The people featured in this video obviously come from America, where they have the freedom to choose whether or not they wear a hijab, meaning no matter what answer they pick, there really aren't any consequences for it. And they can wear a hijab if they want, as long as they have the freedom to choose whether or not they do, then I really don't care. But women from Muslim countries who are forced to wear a hijab must be foaming at the fucking mouth when they see shit like this.
I feel like a badass bitch when I wear my hijab.
Yeah, that's because nothing's going to happen to you whether or not you choose to wear a hijab. That doesn't make you a badass bitch. But women in Muslim countries who refuse to wear a hijab when they run the risk of being beaten, stoned, executed, imprisoned, those are badass bitches. Those are hard motherfuckers. You're just a cunt. Democracy is sexy.
Hi, I'm Bill Passings, a representative from your area. I'm here to make all your legislative dreams come true.
Are you a constituent looking for a representative?
BuzzFeed knows that most of the people that watch their videos all agree with BuzzFeed's views, so BuzzFeed knows that its audience are going to call that number and push for the things that BuzzFeed wants. I just really don't like the whole sex sells narrative, because sex can sell anything. Observe.
Are you from the alt-right and looking for some hot action? Do you want to have a hot, sexy chat about establishing an all-white ethno-state? Then call today and we'll help you get that white stuff. Call 1-800-255. The alt-right is fucking gay.
There is also the historically accurate Disney Princesses video, which actually showed Jasmine with her body covered up. But all that did was make me think about how the story of Aladdin would fly in modern times. Aladdin is part of the Arabian Nights stories, which actually take place in Iraq. But can you imagine if it took place in ISIS-occupied Iraq? Jasmine would have been punished for not covering up properly and probably would have been executed for running off with a man she wasn't married to. Jafar would have been executed for witchcraft, and that very, very, very effeminate sultan would have probably been thrown off a building. Because if there is one thing that ISIS have taught us, it's that gays can't fly. At least terrorists are contributing to science. 4 unbelievable coke experiments. Oh, I can totally believe that when you put Mentos in Diet Coke that it does that. In fact, it was this whole thing at one point, remember? YouTube get completely fucking saturated with the shit and it's become a very, very dead meme. I actually got kinda excited with this title because I thought it was going to be along the lines of one of my coke experiments. Buddha, come here boy. It's time for you to lick daddy's balls. I asked 2 palm readers about love.
Oh, hey. You know what I was just doing? I was looking up palm reading. It's really just something that I do not get. Like, are these people actual credible sources, or is it all just a scam?
It's a scam. You fucking retard. BuzzFeed is bitching about fake news and misinformation, but then it creates a video about palm reading and it leads with the question, is it fake or is it real? It's palm reading. Go fuck yourselves. Just in case any palm readers are watching, what does my palm say about me? Moments only Arab people understand.
Hey, how are you?
From Egypt?
Yes.
Oh my god!
But BuzzFeed, what the fuck, man? That is offensive. I would never put anything like that in any of my videos. I would write a more tasteful skit, such as moments only radicalised Arabs would understand.
صليل الصوارم نشيد الأباء ودرب القتال طريق الحياة فبين.
Hi, I'm Ibrahim. Do you not just hate it when the kuffar are standing right on top of your IED but you've ran out of minutes because you're with T-Mobile? Hey, Allah Akbar! My point is, Mr. Bernstein, you're just as guilty of all of this shit yourself. See if someone's posting something that you don't agree with, dispute it, don't try and shut it down. See if BuzzFeed actually started making content that was based on logic, reason and facts and actually made a well-versed and well-researched contribution to the political argument, I would actually watch your content. I watch videos by everyone from all sides of the spectrum and I'll happily agree or disagree with them, which is why a lot of people have a bit of a love-hate relationship with me. So, what lessons have we learned here? People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Don't ban opinions, debate them. Practice what you preach. And traps aren't gay.
It's Count Dankula on YouTube. Everybody should subscribe.